Congratulations. You're 9-16 since your 5-0 Mirage last year. 1-8 against the division. And oh, by the way, when you bitched and moaned about how you're never on national TV, you're never on Monday night, congrats. You're 0-7. Lions are a complete joke. You're at 4-9, the worst record in the NFC, tied with dredges like Arizona, Carolina, and Philly. And congratulations, all that momentum that you thought you built up last year, you fed it to a wood chipper. It's gone. Terry, welcome aboard. It's great to have you. You're yawning. Dude, listen.
It's good to be here.
I need you.
I'm here, buddy boy. Just a lack of oxygen, that's all.
Listen. I just, for me, the whole thing is SOL. Same old Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that's changed. Nothing's different. That Matt Stafford fumble, that's lionized. That's a Lions moment.
Yes.
You're dominating. You are kicking this team's ass. Literally. They came out and ran the football. It was pretty impressive.
102 yards in the first quarter.
And then,
your muscles,
right,
real bad.
And then
here we are.
You managed to basically smash your face off a urinal. The fumble for 7. And it wasn't even a forced error. It was bizarro world. That's Lions football. They're back. It's completely back. And to me, I mean, Terry, when you look at it, every team's got injuries, and the Lions have injuries. I don't deny that. But, I mean, Chris Durham, didn't you trade for Mike Thomas?
Yep.
How does Mike Thomas not start? You know,
I don't think he's very good, my friend.
He's not. Well, you traded for him. What do you want from me? You know, again, I look at it, and I go up and down that roster, and we know who the players are. The problem is there's not many of them. I just don't see anything special about Mikael LaShore. I'm sorry. Joyke Bell continues to impress me. I'd like to see more from Joyke Bell. I'd like to see him get more touches the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks now. But overall, look up and down that roster. Where's the talent? In the safety spot, you're right. You got an injury with Delmas. I understand that. The safety play outside of him has been arguably the worst in the league. Your linebacking core, enough. Enough with Justin Durant. Enough with DeAndre Levy. You need an upgrade in the linebacking core. It's just up and down, Terry. This is what this team is. And I want to hear from the people on it, because to me, this is one of the more drastic things you ever see. I mean, if you go 10-6 one year, you come back, maybe let people down and go 8-8, miss the playoffs. I understand that. That's the league. But to go from 10-6 to maybe 4-12. Now, I'm going to give them a win against Arizona, because what I saw from Arizona yesterday was one of the biggest quit jobs I've ever seen. To lose a game 58-0, it doesn't happen. 42-0 at the half, it doesn't happen. They quit on Wisenon. And I assume you'll be able to beat them. But in the end, to me, the Lions are right back to where they were before last year. You're a joke. And the Packers played the same game, both matchups. They don't respect you. They don't care about you. That's why Aaron Rodgers only threw the ball 24 times. It's why he only threw it 21 times before that last drive in the last matchup. They don't respect you. Float along. You'll screw up. You're not good. And in the fourth quarter, let us just do what we need to do and put you away with a very minimal amount of effort. And last night, a beat-up Packers offensive line that's missing 2 starters, maybe 3, I got to double-check, lined up and punched you in the face repeatedly like you were Balboa in round 4. They lined up and smashed you in the face, and your line did nothing. Terry, there's an air from the Packers. They don't respect you.
No, they absolutely don't. And I got that sense when I was in the dressing room last time when they were here. It was that the Packers felt they just played a terrible game, a bunch of penalties, which they had last night, a lot of mental mistakes, and then it was almost as like, fellas. And the Stafford mistake probably, started, but it was like, fellas, what are we doing? And I know from talking to those guys, when they play the Lions, it's like, oh, come on, they're not good. We know we're going to beat them. So let's take care of business when we have to.
Right, we talked about it. I mean, Aaron Rodgers after the game, I talked to a couple of guys who talked to Rodgers. Rodgers even kind of, wasn't thrilled with the game plan. What kind of plays were coming in here? They don't respect the Lions. Nobody does. That's the whole point.
Right.
248-539-9797.